For the latest top tips, reviews and advice, please subscribe below.
Hello and welcome to Outdoors Outdoors with me, Mike. Today I'm going to give you guys a bit of review on a brand new tent from Vango. So this here is the Vango Farley TC 500. So it's basically a polycotton or textured cotton tent, but in poles. So we've seen Vango do this sort of material in their A-beam collection. I think it's quite a nice introduction, doing a pole version just for those people who like the polycotton fabric, going across to sort of Europe or just want a bit more comfortable living temperatures inside the tent itself in the UK, but don't want to go down the lines of the air or the expense of the air. So this is quite a nice price point. It's very simple and easy. You get again just 4 poles, you can pitch the whole thing in about 15 minutes, but it's also quite compact. So a polycotton model weighs no more than about 23 kilograms, so it's a really nice condensed size. All the poles are colour coordinated, so you've got a little tab on the outside, so the main sort of 3 poles are all the same, and the back one is slightly different. So again, when you're pitching the tent itself, it's very easy and clear to see what pole goes where. It uses obviously Vango's sort of TC fabric, which has been in the range for a number of years now, and the joys obviously of sort of polycotton fabric is on a warm day the weave can expand and allow air to pass through it, or if need be contract and keep the heat in. So like I said, generally you'll find it's a much more cooler environment inside tent on a warm day. On the flip side of that, on sort of a cold day, it keeps the warmth in. Yet again, so it's perfect for going across, like I said, to Europe or even just to use in the UK itself. It's kind of like a 2 main zones. You've got a sleeping, living, and also a nice canopy area, so sort of a free zone to be fair. But it all looks quite smart, and I would probably say, even though it says a 500 is aimed to be a 5-person tent, I would see it being more really as kind of like a comfy 3 or 4 berth, but we can look at the inside of the tent in just one moment. I think really nice colour scheme. Yet again, you've got fiberglass poles, so it's quite lightweight but still kind of durable as well. Storm straps on the front and the back to really help get that torsion and get that beautiful canvas looking really nice and pucker. One thing as well you find that with polycotton is that you don't have the same sort of synthetic noise, and it's a much more cleaner cut canvas, really easy to get it looking quite sharp, but it's a little bit more high maintenance in a way. You need to make sure it's bone dry when you pack it away. Obviously in the UK weather we know that's not really the case, so really when you get it back home, get it out straight away and make sure just air it, dry it and do whatever you need to, like any other sort of polycotton tent. But let's have a look on the inside of the Farley and talk through a few more features that this tent actually has. So now inside the Farley, you can certainly get a bit more of a grasp for sort of the main zones we have in the tent as well. So like I saw on the outside, you have that really nice big canopy. Really great depth means you can have sort of like a little cooking unit out here, or a sort of shelter to sit on a rainy day that you haven't got to worry about sort of water coming straight through the main door. Yeah, again, you can actually more than happily sort of put shoes and things like that out just to keep it out of the elements, but offers plenty of support and just really helps to kind of give you your wet zone before entering your nice clean tent. The door is quite cunningly offset, so it's sort of positioned to one sort of side. What it allows you to do is create almost like a little bit of dead space either side, so you can just put like storage units or little wardrobes, a cooking unit on this side or a chair on this side, and not have to worry about constantly obstructing the doorway in and out. Doorway is quite nice, sort of small, and it drops down in the lip, so you can no actual trip hazard in and out of the actual tent as well. But then again, on the front door you still got things like a mesh panel, so you can zip the mesh door up, have that circulation of air, not only obviously in the fabric but going through into the main section as well. Keeps it nice, fresh, and gives a good airflow throughout it, and helps also fight condensation more importantly. Beautiful crystal clear windows, as you can see here, and they all sort of toggle in position. So you've got a toggle curtain, really nice and neatly designed to go there. Same with a nice side window here. There's 2 positions for the window to go up and down, so you can actually untoggle it from the base. So there's a little retainer, just kind of keep it at bay if you will. Just open that up. The window part then comes down, then you can position it either halfway or fully up to the top. So we'll do it fully up to the top for the time being. Nice and easy. Then you get the privacy when you want to. So you've got the flexibility of having that sort of vision and allowing light to come through, but also the privacy you want to. A low level ventilation mesh door position down here, part is position, and a nice big wide door as well. What you can also do, I would say, is put some additional buy some extra king poles, spread that door out and create a little mini canopy on the side there, just to really help yet again with that sheltered area. And also on the side, I'll get the camera in a moment, but you can see there's actually a complete flat runway in and out of the actual tent as well. So the benefits of is the fact that you're not got a trip hazard going in and out of the tent. Ultra dark bedrooms, so it's the midnight bedrooms at the back, help you get a longer sort of sleep. Hopefully you'll wake up the crack of dawn first thing in the morning. But also because they're quite dark, you've also got the benefit that with the breathable fabric, it's going to allow a lot of the air to come through the fabric and get less condensation. But also the depth of it, I think, is really good. So you can actually put something like the Dumia camp bed quite happily in there, and you've got things like storage pockets located in the side. Other features that you still find in this are things that are pretty much unique to Vango, something like their TBS system. The ability of a tension band system internally gives you more stability in the wind. So if you have the wind sort of coming from this direction, that bracing part there, when it's clipped in, just allows and keeps it taut and keeps almost like a triangle shape with the guy ropes, just to give that extra level of stability as well. But let's pick the camera up and talk through a few more features about the Farley. So let me just fetch him. Right. So as we can see from the canopy itself, you've got a nice sort of depth, and actually the living area inside of here is quite very reasonable. As you can see from a sort of side profile, you've got happy for sort of tables and chairs in there, that wide open door, and that certain darker bedroom. You've got a divider between the two sections as well, to get the privacy when you want to. Alternatively, you just completely untoggle that and it becomes one big nice open bit section. You can see also the little triangular mesh parts in the top and the sides, just helping that airflow as well as the bag down the side. So really nice little model. There is a model that sits kind of above this. Also forget to mention the hanging points for a lantern, as well as little Velcro tabs for a cable entry point. So that will go down to the side there and located just down the bottom here. You see a little zip down there. That allows your mains cable to come in without having to worry about everything, you know, getting in the way. There is a model that sits kind of above this model, which is the Oakmere. Now the Oakmere TC is a complete free zone tent with a solid door at the front, very similar to a Madison from 2019. So 2020 going forwards, that sizing is, you've got a great idea of the sizing Sleep 6, but the polycotton fabric. So you can always come into our shop and we see the Madison on display, or if need be, always check out our at-walls pitching and packing videos that we've done on the Oakmere, if you want to sort of see a comparison between the two models. But really impressive model, something very different, and I think a little bit more niche, but it's got that offering that a lot of people have been calling out for, something that's polycotton but still impolled. So yeah, nice little model, and certainly be interesting to see your opinion on it. So do feel free to let us know in the comments box below. Alternatively, go to our website and you can see in the link below again all the current prices and deals we've got going on the Farley itself. But thanks for watching.